Hello everyone and welcome to another quick and short presentation by Tax50. Today we will be discussing the COVID-19 job retention scheme as announced by the UK government in March 2020. Here you can find out if you are eligible and how much you can claim to cover wages for employees on temporary leave, also known as furlough, due to the coronavirus COVID-19. This is a quick summary, and this was updated by the UK government on the 26th of March 2020. As usual, please like and share this video with somebody who you think it might help, and it would be wonderful if you could please consider also subscribing to the Tax50 YouTube channel so that you can receive regular knowledge updates. Okay then, let's try and find out exactly what is the job retention scheme. The Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme is a temporary scheme open to all UK employers for at least 3 months, starting from the 1st of March 2020. It is designed to support employers whose operations have been severely affected by coronavirus COVID-19. Employers can use a portal to claim for 80% of furloughed employees, which is employees on a leave of absence, usual monthly wage costs up to £2,500 a month, plus the associated employer national insurance contributions and minimum automatic enrolment employer pension contributions on that wage. Employers can use this scheme anytime during this period. The scheme is open to all UK employers that had created and started a PAYE payroll scheme on the 28th of February 2020. Okay, time to find out who can claim. Any UK organisation with employees can apply, including businesses, charities, recruitment agencies with agency workers paid through PAYE, public authorities. You must have created and started a PAYE payroll scheme on or before the 28th of February 2020 and have a UK bank account. Where a company is being taken under the management of an administrator, the administrator will be able to access the job retention scheme. Now, let's try and see exactly which employees you can claim for. Furloughed employees must have been on your PAYE payroll on the 28th of February 2020 and can be any type of contract, including full-time employees, part-time employees, employees on agency contracts, and employees on flexible or 0-hour contracts. The scheme also covers employees who were made redundant since the 28th of February 2020 if they are rehired by their employer. To be eligible for the subsidy, when on furlough, an employee cannot undertake work for or on behalf of the organisation. This includes providing services for generating revenue. While on furlough, the employee's wage will be subject to usual income tax and other deductions. This scheme is only for employees on agency contracts who are not working. If an employee is working but on reduced hours or for reduced pay, they will not be eligible for this scheme, and you will have to continue paying the employee through your payroll and pay their salary subject to the terms of the employment contract you agreed. Employers should discuss with their staff and make any changes to the employment contract by agreement. When employers are making decisions in relation to the process, including deciding who to offer furlough to, equality and discrimination laws will apply in the usual way. To be eligible for the subsidy, employers should write to their employee confirming that they have been furloughed and keep a record of this communication. Employees hired after the 28th of February 2020 cannot be furloughed or claim for in accordance with this scheme. You do not need to place all your employees on furlough. However, those employees who you do place on furlough cannot undertake work for you. Okay then, now something very important that everybody needs to know: what you will need. This is what exactly you will need to make a claim on the job retention scheme subsidy. Employers should discuss with their staff and make any changes to the employment contract by agreement. Employers may need to seek legal advice on the process. If sufficient numbers of staff are involved, it may be necessary to engage collective consultation processes to procure agreement to changes to terms of employment. To claim, you will need your EPAYE reference number, the number of employees being furloughed, the claim period, for example, the start and the end date, the amount being claimed as per the minimum length of furloughing of 3 weeks, your bank account number and sort code, your contact name and also your phone number. You will need to calculate the amount you are claiming. HMRC will retain the right to retrospectively audit all aspects of your claim. Please remember that. Now then, let's move on to the claim itself. The online service you'll use to claim is not available yet. HMRC expect it to be available by the end of April 2020. You can only submit one claim at least every 3 weeks, which is the minimum length an employee can be furloughed for. Claims can be backdated until the 1st of March 2020 if applicable. Now, what to do after you have claimed? Once HMRC have received your claim and you are eligible for the grant, they will pay it via BACS payment to a UK bank account. You should make your claim in accordance with actual payroll amounts at the point at which you run your payroll or in advance of an imminent payroll. You must pay the employee all the grant you receive for their gross pay. No fees can be charged from the money that is granted. You can choose, however, to top up the employee's salary, but you do not have to. Right then, now to find out the tax treatment for the Job Retention Scheme grant. Payments received by a business under the scheme are made to offset these deductible revenue costs. They must therefore be included as income in the business's calculation of its taxable profits for income tax and corporation tax purposes in accordance with normal principles. Businesses can deduct employment costs as normal when calculating taxable profits for income tax and corporation tax purposes. Now then, we have reached the end of the presentation by Tax50 on the job retention scheme. Thank you very much for watching. Your time is greatly and genuinely appreciated. It would be wonderful if you could please consider subscribing to the Tax50 YouTube channel so that you can receive regular news and knowledge updates, especially during this time of the COVID-19 coronavirus crisis. Once again, please like and share this video with somebody who you think it may help, and thank you very much for your time.